Hello my beautiful angels, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Maya. So as you guys can see by the title, we are getting into the second episode of House of the Dragon today. The first episode, amazing first episode, I have to say. I was very happy with it. I don't even remember if I said this, but I had very high hopes for the beginning of the episode, for the show, period. And it did not disappoint. It was a very good pilot episode and it makes me very excited for the rest of the series. So with the first episode, there was a lot, definitely some things going on in the first episode with the death of Rhaenyra's mother, the baby, Daemon. He's something, but I feel like I'm gonna love to hate him. I think I said that already. Rhaenyra being named the king's heir, her taking on that responsibility after not wanting it, just wanting to do her own. So Viserys being pressured to look for another wife and, you know, get to that business. So that was a lot to all have in one episode, you know. But realistically, like, he only has Rhaenyra, so he has to have other children. I did talk a lot about the characters in my previous reaction, so if you guys want to hear that, go and watch my other reaction, my first episode reaction. But I don't want to do too much long talking in this intro. I do want to get into the episode. So if you guys like these types of videos, please like this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The full episode reaction will be on Patreon like always. Links are always left down below in the description box for you guys. Socials, Discord, all of that. So let's get into episode 2. Before we get into the video, guys, I want to take a minute to talk about today's sponsor, Aura. So you're probably wondering what Aura is. Aura is a real-time credit, identity theft, fraud monitoring, password managing, all-in-one software, while also still being a VPN. If you really think about it, you're basically getting every internet tool that you need all in one app. It's kind of amazing. Personally, I had a situation where I was dragged into this phishing scam. I mean, I could say like I was so stupid because I fell for it, but it did happen. And it was probably one of the most frightening things that I've ever had to deal with, because for like a week, I didn't really know what was going on. Really, I felt so helpless in this situation because it was actually very scary to think that people had my information out there and I didn't know what they were going to do with it. Luckily, the situation was resolved and I was able to regain all of my things, my credit, all of that. So I didn't have to worry about that anymore. Now that I'm using Aura, it's a very huge relief and like weight lifted off my shoulders to not have to think that there's a possibility of that happening again, because trust me guys, it is not fun. It is so stressful. It's just not fun. I wouldn't want anybody to go through that. It is crazy that there are people out there that want to steal your information. This is possible because of data brokers that want to sell your information to all the internet trolls out there. It is very smart to have some type of protection, and Aura gives that to you. So anybody can find your information online. It's pretty easy for people to find anything about you just from your name, your email address, etc. So what you guys can do is let Aura do all the hard work for you in protecting you online. Aura can monitor your emails to see if they were involved in any data breaches. And like I said, Aura does feature a VPN, so it will be protecting your devices from malware and viruses and all of that scary stuff. So if you guys decide to sign up now with my link, you guys will get a 2-week free trial. I promise you guys will be shocked at how much of your private information Aura finds in that span of 2 weeks. Thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video. Guys, please check the link in the description box to get your 2-week free trial. I definitely suggest you guys get some type of protection and set yourselves up with their software. Now that you guys have this information, we can get back into the video. Stop. We got an intro? Oh my god. This looks so good. I love that they kept the same song. I did not think I was gonna hear this intro. Oh my god. Oh, that looks brilliant. Brilliant, fantastic, amazing, all of that. I love it. Oh my. Ew. Ew. Ew, the person's still alive. Wow, this is how we're starting the episode?
He passed in peace, I hope.
Yes, Your Grace.
If that was him, I don't think so.
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
I want to seize the stepstones by force and burn out this crab feeder.
Well, I mean, that's what pirates do, no?
The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks.
I'll caution you, Lord Corlys. A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
Ooh.
You have dragon riders, father.
You and Daemon. Are those the only two? Are those the only two? No. Can't be.
It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
Is she allowed to have a plan though? Like,
I
sorry.
only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princesses.
Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking. I knew somebody was gonna say something.
Son of Sir Royce Caron.
Choosing knights. Cool. Next. She does not look interested. What's up, Rhaenys?
Son of Lord Lyman Mallister of Seaguard.
All of these houses are just gone when it comes to Game of Thrones. Like, when Game of Thrones starts. Like, who are these people?
How many of these knights have combat experience?
Sir Kristen Cole.
Oh, I see the Tarly thingy.
Steward of the Lord of
Oh,
Black.
he's cute. Yep. He's cute. Choose him.
I choose Sir Kristen Cole.
Oh, period.
There's no doubt Sir Kristen is a fine warrior, but houses such as Crickle and Mallister are important allies of the crown.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat, should he not?
Absolutely.
Of course, Princess.
He really does like remind me of like Tywin-ish. Like Tywin, kind of like Littlefinger a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like being close to the crown, but then also having like your own motives, you know?
The volcanic face. Closest to the source of their magic and power. And this was the Onogrion.
Oh.
But the blood mages worked their craft.
First of all, that is some talent. Okay, Viserys, period.
But these days she doesn't say more than a few words to me. I think she might find it difficult.
I think she would open herself to you if invited. You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace.
Well, that is a nice thing. He seems like a decent king.
Do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you?
No.
I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
Like, I already feel bad for her a bit. It's not like she wants to be doing this. Is this the... This isn't where Cersei blew up, is it? Well, this is nice. Nice for her to do that. Yeah, her mom's death was really, like, ugh. The fact that we have to see all of it as well. Very tragic, but yet super realistic. Look at her fingers.
Mine own father does not know the language of girls either. When I wish to talk with him, know that I must make the effort.
That could do some good for both of them. Thank you, Alicent. We appreciate that. Clearly she's still going through it though, her fingers.
I wish to apologize for the tenor at the small council today, Your Grace. It was not my intent to make offense.
Of course not. I feel like they're gonna be my favorite people on the show, after like Rhaenyra. Rhaenys and Corlys.
The Queen has passed. A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne. The King's brother, so disinherited, has claimed the Targaryen seat on Dragonstone without challenge.
He's not doing too much, yeah. Yeah.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose?
What Rhaenyra said, no?
Join our families.
Oh,
Wed our daughter Lena. Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses.
wasn't she like a little... Hello. Good Lord, help me. Wasn't that a small little child? Wait a damn minute.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Your Grace.
I know. Like, he's acting completely normally, whatever. Like, she just died. Please give this man some time to grieve her or mourn her. But yeah, he needs to. Like, it's understandable, but damn.
I loved your mother. Very much.
I know, I could tell. It wasn't just a get married type of thing. They actually loved each other.
Today at small council,
Pay it no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young. You will learn.
Was it like a bad idea? Like, I don't know. She had some, like, a good point somewhat. Oh! You showed me no Mac. Oh! Who?
This is our best chance.
Is that from the fucking cut on his... He cut his finger on the chair?
I'm sure Lord Corlys appreciated the spirit of it.
He's so sassy.
To whom? Your Grace?
Look at
The
him.
Lady Lena.
He's like, no, I want you to marry Alicent.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
Very.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace?
Yeah, like, let's just completely ignore Rhaenyra's feelings. Yeah.
Pain of her passing still haunts me, and to be compelled to replace her for duty's sake. You are the king.
But...
But I do not envy you.
Okay, well, that's supposed to help how? But why were you sending Alicent over to him then? And then saying that. Oh my god, she's a little baby. Oh, help me. She's literally a child.
Your Grace, it would be a great honor to join our houses, as they were in old Valyria. I would give you many children of pure Valyrian blood.
Is that what your father?
Yeah, it is what her father told her to say. Oh, poor baby. Oh my god, this is so fucked. That is so. Oh, and Rhaenyra's watching.
So I asked whether this bothers you.
Of course.
Bother you?
Of course it bothers her.
Of course it does. His new wife will produce new heirs, and when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Yep.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Exactly.
And your father is no fool.
Mm-hmm. See, I knew I was gonna like her. She's just telling her how it is. Simple. Is his finger getting better?
Good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
So she's just basically like comforting him and like being a person that he can talk to.
I brought you something.
Well, I mean, it already does kind of seem like he's taking a liking to Alicent and enjoying her company. Oh, did she fix it? Well, that's nice.
A very kind gesture, Alicent.
Very.
Come.
The hand, Your Grace.
Oh god, what happened now? Dragon's Dead was stolen.
Daemon
He stole a dragon egg.
That he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria.
Is that the girl from the first episode?
The
Bruh.
prince has
What?
invited you to his wedding, Your Grace.
Oh my god, he is so sassy for that.
We believe
Daemon's Hall.
Yeah. To put it lightly. She seems nice though, so I'm not gonna call her a whore.
What would you have me do? Send him to the wall.
Something, do something.
Dangerous weapon.
What'd she say? Wait, why does that matter? Dream fires. Oh. Why would he do that? Okay, now so you need to do something. Like, obviously.
Daemon is without limit.
That is somewhat true. I don't put it past Daemon that he would kill his own brother. Okay? Or do something to harm him.
You're the most comely girl at court. Why do you destroy yourself?
I don't know, maybe talk to her about it?
Will you see the king tonight?
There you go.
If you wish it.
I have a soft spot for her. Is Dragonstone? Why is it so like dark and eerie? Or foggy, I should say. There he is. Oh yeah, it is her. Okay. David is gonna be too much for me, okay?
It's a Crispin, wasn't it?
Crispin?
Apologies, I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Oh, period.
Very good.
This is a true... To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Oh, here we go. Oh, dragon. Why does it sound like a siren? Well, here we go. Thought I saw something. Hello. Is that Rhaenyra? I knew it. See, like, why didn't you guys listen to her? I feel like, what's its name? Caraxes is a little bigger. Look at that. He's doing a lot. Not one day. Oh my god. I thought she was already with child.
If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it. And be done with all this bother.
Okay, Rhaenyra. Should've just listened to Rhaenyra. Good job. Good for her. Yeah. You couldn't do that. Literally everybody would have started fighting.
You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot.
You're playing with her life right now. So he's literally just playing games. He's just bored at this point. Daemon is just bored.
Ever since my name was read by the Archmaesters at the Great Council, I have felt Corlys Velarion's envious gaze staring at me.
Envious? I guess.
What if I was to reject Lord Corlys' proposal?
He would not be likely to take it well.
The fact that it was even an option is just, oh my.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Oh.
Dragonstone?
With the egg. She did her thing. Don't be upset.
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed.
Yeah,
A
Otto
feat
would have
I'm
had
not sure Sir
everybody.
Otto could have accomplished alone.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Some people would have died.
The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
Pleases me to hear you say this.
To talk to her. You guys just both needed your own time to deal with it on your own terms. What's he gonna do? Probably. And the, what, proposal? Or situation, arrangement to, his daughter?
I have decided to take a new wife.
Oh, Alicent is there. You gonna announce it in front of everybody that it's Alicent?
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower before spring's end.
Yeah, okay. We know. But this has to happen. This has to happen. Oh, look at that look he gave him. Yep. It's, I know. Oh, that must suck for her.
Rhaenyra.
I know. Her only friend, like, please. Now has to marry her dad. I know. That's so shitty.
More ancient even than House Targaryen.
Who are we talking to?
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Who are we talking to?
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Who are we talking to? Ah, of course. Of course! Okay, see, I was getting the vibe from Otto, but not him. You guys are gonna work together or something.
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones?
Yeah, okay. Ew. That is so messed up.
The Crab Feeder is backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities who wish to see Westeros weakened.
That is so terrible.
Allowed him to accumulate strength.
Yeah, and he wants to do
Those
something
remains
about it.
fall.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of agree with doing something about that because that is pretty messed up.
While our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
Oh? Oh, he said watch your mouth.
We are the realm's second sons, Daemon. Our worth is not given.
It's taken.
It must be made.
Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh, and that's how we're ending the episode? Cool. So we got a few things to talk about. Okay, so episode 2. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of the episode, I was a little bit confused as to what was going on with that whole, like, crab situation and, like, whoever crab feeder is. Like, I guess maybe it speaks for itself and that was kind of stupid to say, but I don't know. That was a little, it felt like there was something more to it and it kind of went over my head or something. So if you guys could be so kind to explain what was going on there in a little bit more depth, because it wasn't really clicking for me. So in this episode, we got a intro or a title opening sequence, which was really nice. I love that is the same music from Game of Thrones, because of course it had to be. Yeah, the intro's like different, but with all like the blood and stuff like going through things and whatever, but like it's nice, and it definitely does symbolize House Targaryen, you know, like blood, fire and blood, all of that. I like that. I really did like that, and I'm happy that it has a opening sequence. I thought in like the first episode that was just gonna be it. So overall, I think that this episode was really good. Throughout the episode, we were seeing Viserys looking to wed somebody else. Again, like I've said in my first episode reaction, from the history and lore, to my knowledge, I do know that in the history and lore, I don't know if they change up things in the show. Clearly, Alicent and the king are supposed to get married. And then like the Dance of Dragons stuff kicks off, right? It looked like they had more of a, I don't know if I want to say connection, because maybe that's just weird. Maybe he likes that Alicent kind of like sits and like listens to him and kind of understands him somewhat. also with his grieving, and then, you know, fixing the little thing that he was creating, the stuff that he was making or whatever, like her showing some interest into that, maybe that led to him wanting to marry her more, and there's actually some more depth than just an arrangement. Him looking to little what is her name, Lena? I was supposed to say Liana. Lena, poor kid. But I love that she had, like, she knew exactly what to say, obviously because her dad told her to, but she knew exactly what to say, how to keep the conversation and give the proposal. Like, she already knew. She was only 12, and then she was saying that her mom said she wouldn't have to bed him until 14. Bye. She already looks like a baby. I thought she was like 10 or something, maybe even younger. She was so small. Thank God. I think Alicent is maybe a little bit older. She's probably like Rhaenyra's age, I believe. So it's not the best, but it's not 12. So yeah, also Rhaenyra and the king dealing with their loss, you know, of Aemma. And I like the king and Rhaenyra's relationship. You know, I don't know, would all father-daughter okay, actually no, I just answered the question myself, because not all father-daughter relationships are like that, as a prime example being Otto and Alicent, and then Rhaenyra and Viserys. Completely different situations, and I really do enjoy that they are able to talk to each other, and it's a better vibe than what Alicent is getting from her father, which I feel bad. I do feel bad. It seems like she has some very intense, like, anxiety and just overall issues. Like, I don't know. I really do have a soft spot for her. I feel bad that she's just doing what she's told. That's it. Okay, so then we had that little situation with Daemon and Otto. You could really tell it's interesting. Like, it's not interesting to be like, oh, it's crazy to see how people are so afraid of the dragons or whatever. But it is crazy that Otto went up there with all the intent to, you know, like, intimidate Daemon, whatever he was trying to do, get the egg back, all of that. As soon as Caraxes steps into the mix or whatever, you see complete fear on his face, because you know that you're not gonna win against a dragon. And then Rhaenyra, like, popping up and, you know, doing her thing, getting it back. I did notice, I feel like this is one little thing I noticed. I didn't say it because I didn't know if it was that important, but she wasn't wearing that thing in the first episode, the necklace that he gave her, I believe. And I don't know if he was considering, like, when she said, "You're gonna have to kill me," I don't know if he was considering that or he was just like, touche. Yeah, and then Rhaenyra dealing with hearing that Alicent, her friend, is going to be marrying her father. That has to be super tough. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how I would take that if I was her. That's a lot. Like, imagine your friend's marrying your dad. What are you supposed to do? Maybe when they were having that talk, he already had his mind set when he was like, you know how things have to, like, this is how things have to be. And she's like, yeah, I understand that. Maybe he already had it in his mind that he was going to be proposing to Alicent, and he was just kind of like preparing her for, like, you know, this is how things need to be done. I feel like that was a brief explanation as to what happened in this episode. A very good episode. Excited for the next one. I'll probably be doing a binge of the next 2 or 3 episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like these videos, please leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Full episode reaction is on Patreon. Links all in the description, and I will see you guys when I watch the next few episodes.